mass here. Good morning. My name's Ed. You'll have more than enough of me before this day is over, okay? So bear with Lori and me because we've got tons of information to get out in a very short time. I dragged you all in here because it's a little more comfortable. As a matter of fact, I just started to get hot. Damn. I think first of all, do I look weird? No. Congratulations are in order. You made it. You're here, okay? Now, just in case you don't understand the magnitude of that, allow me. In this building right now isn't just the best youth open water rowers in the country. It's all of us, okay? The whole damn sport is sitting here in one room at one time. You are it, okay? For we elderly open water rowers, I cannot tell you how exciting it is to see the people that may very well be nipping at our heels for the rest of our lives. You guys, you know, there are no open water rowers to speak of in Florida or in Texas or in San Francisco. They are in New York, New York and New England. You are it. You have come from New York State, from Vermont, from Maine, from Connecticut. Why don't we just start with that? Allow me, as part of the Boston Harbor contingent, to represent Massachusetts. So would all the Massachusetts people make a big ugly noise right now? Okay. Now let's see. Who do we get next? We got anybody from Rhode Island?
What?
We'll have to work on that. Don Betts, representing the great state of Rhode Island, is somewhere out there. One man and his boat, okay? Now, how about the state of Maine? We got any maniacs here? For those of you that think it's hard to get here from wherever you live, a lot of these babies have to wait for the ferry to come, get themselves in a boat on the ferry, go back to the mainland, and then they come down here to Babylon. You can tell the Mainers because they're going, golly, look at the tall building. Okay, New York. Oh, okay. From Connecticut? Oh, wait. That's it? It's our school? That's the best you can do? They must be out moving. Oh, you know what? I think I see Sound School. Late to the game. All right. Anyway, there's a whole slew of people from Connecticut. And, you know, we've watched, our sport's about 30 years plus old, okay? We've watched the icebreaker go from 4 boats to 30 boats, from 24 kids to 350 kids. And, you know, there's growth industries. You know, some years it's one batch of people, some years it's another. Right now, the great state of Vermont is monstrous. We got some Vermonters here.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we aren't all racing at the same time, huh? So just think about this. No place else in America, probably no place else in the world, the 350 young people get together to jam like mad with each other on a day that has small craft advisories. You're it. Okay? Now, who was here 2 years ago in the freezing cold? All right? That was evil, wasn't it? Okay, so today it's gonna be about 57, 58 degrees, almost 60 degrees out here.
Wow.
So the cold is not the enemy. What's the enemy today? The wind. Oh, kidding. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about that. But the simple fact is, we're open water rowers. This is our element. Our element happens to be dishing a little something at us today. Is it going to beat us? No. Is it going to beat us up? Oh, yeah. Oh, it will. I promise you. Okay. So anyway, somewhere along the line, pat yourself on the back. As far as I'm concerned, you have accomplished what you set out to do. Your goal back in August or September or October, whenever you started, was to get yourselves ready to come up to meet everybody else in the sport and go head to head, and incidentally find out who's the fastest or who's the most versatile. But just being here, just being in the championship race, to me says you have already accomplished that. We got to walk across hot coals before this day is out. And at the end of the day, you're going to look around and say, how did we do? I don't know. How did we do? Did we win? Oh, yeah, we won. We came in second. We came in last. But it doesn't matter, because it's walking across those hot coals today, going out in that wind, testing yourself against people who are just like you, is what this is about, and you're there. So my hat is off to you, next generation of open water rowers. You have done it, you're there, now let's go out and prove our point, okay? Yeah. All right.